Hello everyone, this is Najmeddin from the Immortality Show, episode 5. And before I talk to you about episode 5 today, I just want to clear things out. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about the New Year's Eve fireworks that went crazy in Dubai, and all those Facebook statuses. But I gotta say, yes, a lot of money was invested in that. It was an amazing business plan. But people kept on saying there are people dying all around the world and Dubai spending all this money. But actually, thousands of people got jobs with the whole fireworks thing. So, there's always a bright side that you can look at things, from another perspective. And that being said, I also want to say thank you to all the emails I'm still receiving from all around the world, from the States, from Canada, from Europe, from the Middle East. I'm really grateful, and I'm so happy that you guys are sharing your story with me. Please keep sharing your stories with me. Keep sending me emails if you have any questions, if you have anything you want to talk to me about. Please feel free to email me at najee_hitch@hotmail.com or WhatsApp me at 050-500-5820. And now I want to talk about episode 5. And to be honest, episode 5 was meant to be something completely different than this. But I decided to change it because a lot of the questions people are asking me, what inspires me to do the... if you've seen the episodes that are like the limitless world, and the rule, and the question, is it worth it? And the rule that, that we always got to ask ourselves things like, do we want this to come back to us? I really want to say that, it's as simple as that. Everything I say, you guys know already, but we humans do tend to forget. And it's good to have a reminder. I like to remind myself, and I remind myself by doing those videos and sharing them with you all. And I really want to talk about a very, very sensitive word that I believe a lot of people have problems with, major problems, and it's trust. Simple question. How can you trust someone? What would it take for you to trust someone? What would it take for you to be trusted by someone? And you know something, before I answer this question, like I said, episode 5 was meant to be a different show, but I just decided I'm not even going to plan what I'm going to talk about. All I want to talk about is trust, and I'm just going to, improvise and speak from the heart, because I believe all you viewers, if I want to speak out and reach out to you and speak to you, I've got to improvise. I've got to talk straight from the heart. And to come back to that question, how to trust someone, and how can you earn that trust back? And you know something? If there's no trust, there's no love. There's nothing. It's all about trust. You don't trust your boss. You don't trust your your cleaning lady or something like that. You leave her at home and she cleans your house, and you're in the back of the head. You're like, what if she picks up that little bit of cash I have there, or my wife's ring, or something like that? Trust is a very, very sensitive issue, and there's only one way to gain it, really, to gain someone's trust and to be trusted is just simply being honest. And you got to be honest with yourself before you're honest to people. And I say be honest to yourself by not, when we say be honest to yourself, you're not cheating, you're not lying, you're not stealing, you're not killing, you're not doing bad. You're being honest with yourself. And when you're being honest with yourself, you will be honest with others. And people will feel it. People will know this man or this woman, they're honest people. And you know what? That song, honesty is such a lonely word. It is so true. Because when it comes to honesty, you always have that, that doubt that if I'm honest, I might hurt him or hurt her or lose him or lose her. But you know something? If you're being honest with someone and you lose them, that's not right. They don't deserve you. And even if it was brutal honesty, the other person has got to appreciate you being honest. Because here I am being honest to you. Okay, you know what, let's say I made a mistake and I come up to you and say, look, I made a mistake, stand on me, but this is what I did and this is what I did. You know something? You might get angry, you might get upset, but you come back. You'll come back and say, you know what, you've been honest with me. Now this person I can trust. But if I'm gonna lie to you, and then suddenly you find out through somebody or something that this person has lied to you, now that breaks the trust. But still, sometimes they lie to you because they love you, because they don't want to lose you. You know, I can understand that. I can relate to that sometimes. But there's no shame in it. You know, if they lying to you because they love you, just forgive them. Move on. Move on with them, not without them. Come back to them and tell them, look, I know you lied to me because you love me. I know you lied to me because you don't want to lose me. But perhaps, maybe you can be honest with me from the start next time, blah, blah, blah. Because they didn't lie to hurt you. Maybe it resulted in hurting you, but they didn't do it to hurt you. They did it because they don't want to lose you, because they love you. But if they don't come clean, if people don't come clean to each other, we're just making it harder on ourselves and each other. It's very easy for me to sit down here and say, let's all love each other, let's all be honest together, let's all, let's never lie to each other. I mean, this is not La La Land. I've said this in episode 2, and I say it here again. It really is all up to us. And there's got to be good and evil. There's got to be good and bad. Which side are you on? I mean, being bad, gangster and stuff, that's funny. That's something else. Being tough is cool. Being bad is not cool. You want to be a good person, you got to start with yourself. You got to start by being honest. Whatever you've done, come clean. Come clean, and if you lose that person, they don't deserve you. Of course, if, I killed your brother, you don't want to come clean to something like that. Well, you still need to come clean, but don't expect oh, that's all right, I forgive you. Doesn't work that way. But you can start with yourself, and I always try every single episode and every single video that I post on Facebook and YouTube. I always try and say we gotta start with ourselves. You want to be honest. Start being honest with yourself. You want to be loyal to the person you love. You want to be loyal to your job or whatever. It doesn't have to be always about love. You want to be loyal to your dreams. You got to be loyal to yourself first. You got to be honest to yourself first. And this is what I want to talk about. And when you're that kind of person, people will trust you. People will trust you and they'll never have doubts about you. But that's you gaining someone's trust. If you've met someone that is being honest with you about everything, brutal honesty. Brutal honesty doesn't also mean I'd come up to you and say, hey, I did this and I did that, and this is my past, and past is past. Past should stay in the past. You want to be honest. Be honest about who you are today. Be honest about who you want to be tomorrow, not who you were. I don't want to know your past. Yeah, okay, it's, you know what? I used to be such a bad boy. Such a bad boy, but who cares? I made it. I am not in the past. I'm here today. And I want to live today for tomorrow. I never get it when they say, live like there's no tomorrow. I'd only say that with love, to be honest. Because I want to wake up every day and tell the person that I love you. Every single day. But you know something? That's not enough. You want to love, you want to be loyal, you want to be honest. You gotta have the will to live. You can't say, I'm gonna live today, I'm gonna party like there's no tomorrow. Why? Party tonight like there is tomorrow. Work hard today for tomorrow. Because that's what makes you who you are today. Nobody cares about who you were in the past. If someone cares about who you were in the past, really they have nothing better to do. And you just just walk away from that person. You gotta live for today, you gotta live for tomorrow. That's what people should care about. That's what you should care about. And that's what you gotta try and find in people. That's what you gotta try and find, the person that you love and the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. So, you know, I'm not gonna come up to her and say, what did you do in your past and what, who cares? The moment you meet, this is when it all begins. Your life didn't start with her when she was born. Your life didn't start with him when he was born. You guys, you met, that's the start. Whatever happens after that is you together. You gotta have the will to live, not to survive, the will to live. Surviving is our animal instinct. That's how we are. All humans are like that. But you gotta have the will to live, because when you have the will to live, when you ride that motorbike, or when you drive your car, or when you go and work out, whatever it is that we do, we're gonna be so careful. We're gonna hold on to our lives so tight that we can live stronger, healthier, and become better people. And when you are honest with yourself and loyal to yourself like that, you can gain people's trust. And to trust someone, you gotta find someone with that same thing that you feel inside. Look, I'm good, I'm honest, I'm a straight person, I'm a straight shooter. You know, I'm not gonna lie about anything, ever. You know what? And if I ever lie, I'm gonna come clean with it, because I can't keep it inside me. When you meet someone like that, you found your match. And this is why I want to talk about episode 4. You know, people keep asking me in emails saying, what inspires you? You know, personal experience, people. Personal experience, my people. This is something that we've all witnessed. And if you haven't felt it yet, and if you haven't been through a time like this, you will. We all gotta learn. We all gotta go through this to be able to learn it. You're gonna listen to me now, but you know something? If you are a liar, you're still gonna wake up tomorrow and lie. Or you can wake up tomorrow and think to yourself, you know what? I don't want to live in tension. I want to live relaxed, happy. I want to focus on work. And how do I do that? By not lying, by putting everything bad behind me and starting a new, fresh start. And this is with everything. This isn't just about love or relationships or anything like that. It's got even about work, your workout. I mean, how far are you willing to go when you go to that gym? How far are you going to go to get to that dream? And like I said in episode 1, it's not about being fit. Everybody wants to be fit. What's your dream? You want to become a world champion? Go and murder yourself. Murder yourself in the gym, and when no one's looking, keep punching the bag. Punch the living hell out of the bag. When you're alone, work out at home. You don't even need to go to a nice big gym, because that's the thing nowadays. Now, oh look, it's a big gym. They have a cage. They have bags. You know something? The smallest gyms in the world. I'm sorry to say this. The crappiest, smallest gyms in the world bring out the best fighters in the world. There is no excuse. There is no excuse. You want to become somebody in martial arts, you gotta go to that gym and you gotta murder yourself and you gotta fight. If you're a nobody, you gotta go and fight in every single competition that comes your way. And then when you do become somebody, then you can get to pick your fights and say, okay, I will fight him, maybe I will not fight him. Maybe I'll take that contract and maybe I won't. We gotta start with ourselves, people, and I've said this in all my videos. Start with yourself. Start with yourself. Share your training experience with me. You can ask me. I've done every single kind of training, test, everything in the world. Share it with me. You know something? If you are a crazy dude, working out like crazy, and you've done something with your life, speak to me. I would love to have you on my show and share your story. This is all I wanted to talk about today. I hope you like this episode. Please share it with your friends. Do email me with anything, any questions you have. Share your stories with me. And you know what? I'd love to have you on my next show. Just remember, I love you all. Take care.